Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mahan Field in Natick for Ashland Legion Baseball in the Commissioner's Cup Tournament. This is the Zone 5 championship of the Commissioner's Cup Tournament. Both teams are scheduled to advance to the state portion, but unfortunately, Ashland Post 77 will not be competing in the state portion, we've been told, due to the fact they will not have enough players available between AAU camps, players going off to college. So unfortunately, this is going to be the last game of the 2021 season for Ashland Legion Post 77, but they are hoping to go out with a bang as they take on Natick Post 109. Perhaps maybe they are seeking a little bit of revenge from the loss in the Zone 5 championship for the state tournament, which, of course, the winner of that state tournament would end up in the regionals, and it ended up being Beverly who won the state tournament and went off to the regionals. Natick had a great run in the state tournament. They were able to get a win on their first night, but unfortunately fell short of advancing, but they are here to take on Ashland. It should be a fun one here today. On the mound is Owen Radcliffe for Post 77 as Thomas O'Keefe, the shortstop, set to step in for Natick. Tom Nappy on the call. Larry Sacklad will be joining us shortly. Connor Donovan on camera. We'll take a look at the Natick lineup. Thomas O'Keefe, the shortstop, leading things off. Carter Doran, the pitcher, hitting second. Aiden Howley, the center fielder, hitting third. Lineup and the pitch is up the third base side. And a leadoff base hit for the shortstop, Thomas O'Keefe. That'll bring up Carter Doran, the pitcher. Aiden Holly, center fielder, hitting third. Ben Fosberg, third baseman, hitting cleanup. Sean Grigowitz, the first baseman, hitting fifth. Ben Stone, the second baseman, hitting sixth. Robert Farr, the left fielder, hitting seventh. Ryan Jewett, the right fielder, hitting eighth. And Oscar Kang, the catcher, hitting ninth. There's a strike. For Post 77 in the field, Owen Radcliffe on the mound. Behind home plate, Luke Herter. Matt Neal at first base. Mason Dushney at second base. Up the left side. Glove by Donovan. Throw to second for one. Now to first. Not in time at first base, but they do get one out. So Duran reaches on the 6-4 force out. Continuing on with the Post 77 field, Mason Dushney at second base. Tyler Dossis at short. Shea Donovan at third from left to right. Kevin Balowitz, Sam Farrell, and Nick Calabrese. As Aiden Holly, the center fielder, steps in. Wind up and the pitch. Down low. Ashland led by head coach Jake Obid. Natick led by head coach Matt Lodi. Radcliffe deals. This is hit in the air. Foul territory. And off the light it goes out of play. 1 on, 1 out as Larry Sacklad has made it. His presence was questionable, but we're glad to see him here.
You couldn't hold up the game a minute?
I tried. And the runner from first taking off, they might have him in a pickle now. Throw down to first. He's back safely. I think a little bit of a premature steal attempt there by O'Keefe. To make that Duran.
Could have been a delay steal.
He does have a lead. And this is hit in the air, left side, and caught for the second out as Balowitz is there.
Well, it's nice to see Kevin Balowitz show up every once in a while.
Certainly is, and Kevin Balowitz has overcome a big leg injury and was able to get
Which
back.
one, right or left?
I believe it was his right leg, if I'm not mistaken, and was able to get back into shape and be ready for some baseball. Checking out first, runner back safe. Ben Fosberg at the plate.
Have you done the defense yet?
We did.
Yeah? All right. Well, I'm glad I made it from Beantown.
And unfortunately, we were told this will be the last game of the season for Post 77, even though they have qualified for the state portion. They will not have enough players available.
You can play with 8, can't you?
No, you have to have 12, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Figured 10, but 12. I don't get that at this time of year. Last pitch a little bit low, a 2-0 count. Fouled off.
So what you're saying is this is a fait accompli, except for the score.
This is the season finale right here.
Games will continue down at Mahan Field. Is that true?
They will have the state portion here for the teams that are going. Runner taking off from first as that's fouled off. He'll have
Heads
to
up.
retreat. Look out. 2-2 the count. Radcliffe working from the stretch. He has really been the ace of this post-77 team this year. Swing and a miss, and that'll wrap up the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the inning. We are scoreless in this Zone 5 Commissioners Cup Championship game between Natick and Ashland on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT. And welcome back to Mahan Field in Natick. Let's take a look at the Ashland lineup. Leading things off is going to be the second baseman, Mason Dushney, the center fielder, Sam Farrell hitting second, Matt Neal, the first baseman, hitting third, Shea Donovan, the third baseman, hitting cleanup, Connor Cowan, the DH, hitting fifth, Kevin Balowitz, the left fielder, hitting sixth, Tyler Dossis, the shortstop, hitting seventh, Luke Herter, the catcher, hitting eighth, and Nick Calabrese, the right fielder, hitting ninth. Defense for Natick, Carter Duran on the mound, Oscar Kang behind the plate, Sean Lewitz at first base, Ben Stone at second base, Thomas O'Keefe at short, Ben Fosberg at third base. From left to right, Rob Farr, Aiden Holly, and Ryan Jewett as Mason Dushney steps in. Wind-up and the pitch, down low.
How low? Very low.
Coach Lodi was asking how that steak sandwich was the other day you were talking about.
Oh, the one down at Quincy? Yeah, we didn't get to cover that game, unfortunately.
2-0 count.
I guess I counted my steak before it.
And this is ripped into left field. That'll get in for a leadoff hit. Dushney's aboard.
He's been right on it the last couple games.
He's been red hot with the bat. I'll bring up Sam Farrell, who's in the second slot today.
Here's another one.
And they've actually moved. They had Dushney in that first spot yesterday because he's been so hot with the bat. But Farrell has been on a tear as well. Takes that one slightly high.
Loran sort of looked in at the home plate umpire and cocked his head.
Checking at first. That was close, but he's back just safe.
You get picked off, the first base coach gets blamed.
He deals. And this is hit in the air, foul territory, and out of play. Off the press box it goes. 1-1 the count.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thought there's a noise ordinance in Natick. All right, it's the last game of the year. Come on, Sammy.
Slight lead by Dushney. And this is a fair ball, at least for the moment. Now it's foul.
Fair or foul? Well, fair ball, he would have beat it down anyway. Now he's set up for something off speed. What's his nickname? The Blur.
Yes. Ooh, and he takes that one off the hip. 2 on, no outs. That'll bring up Matt Neal, who's been red hot with the bat lately. He went 3 for 4 in yesterday's win against Lowell.
Did he ever?
Runners on first and second, no outs. And Neal hits this one high in the air, right side. It is caught by the right fielder, and the runners thought about tagging. They retreat. A good throw in by Jouett. One away. Shea Donovan will step in. And we have time called as Oscar Kang wants to talk with Doran.
Donovan's in the 4-hole tonight.
Yeah, they switched it up a little bit. Doran looks at second and deals in there for a strike.
Shout out to Dom Kavanaugh if he's watching the game. Hope he's nice and sore from his first day of football up at UNH.
Yeah. We'll certainly miss seeing him in the post-77 uniform. Little low there, 1-1.
You will. Yeah, just another player.
I wouldn't say that. Wind up and the pitch. Down low. 2-1.
Yep, he threw a beauty last night, 107 pitches to erase low a lot of this Commissioner's Cup.
Stone covering, make that the shortstop. O'Keefe covering second base as Dushney was taking a threatening lead. 2-1 pitch, fouled off. Look out. Into the Natick dugout it goes. 2-2. Nice day here at Mahan Field. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Pretty good crowd on hand.
Really?
And this is hit high in the air, left side, ranging over and making the catch is far for the second out. That'll bring up Connor Cower in the DH.
I thought that ball was hit deep enough for Dushney to tag, but apparently not.
For those that don't know, 325 to the left field, 362 to center, 348 to right center, 333 to right are the dimensions here at Mahan. There's a ball.
It's a little bandbox compared to Riverside Park. It's 465 to dead center last night. Not many have hit it out of there.
Wind up and the pitch. Down low. There were a couple that came pretty close yesterday.
Off the bat of Neal, yes.
Yep. And Tom Kavanaugh with his best pitching performance maybe of the season yesterday, going out with a bang. 2-1 the count. Duran looks at second and deals. And this is hit in the air right side, and it's bobbled by the second baseman. Throw to first, not in time. Everybody's safe.
Ball had all sorts of spin on it.
Dushney up to third, Farrell up to second, Cowan to first, Balowitz to the plate.
Although the last time we were here, this infield was a little haunted, wasn't it?
Certainly was.
Strange hops.
That's fouled off. Look out on the street.
He wasn't taking a pitch. He's going up there hacking.
Kevin Balowitz at a Holliston High. Great athlete for the Panthers, baseball and football. And also hockey as well.
Nah. Field hockey?
I believe he plays hockey. And this is rocketed over to left center, and that is going to drop for a hit. One run is in. Here comes Farrell, and now a third run going to try to score. Cowern's in, and it is a 3 RBI double for Kevin Balowitz. A 3-0 post-77 lead.
You bring him down, and he just hits.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for post-77. Tyler Dossis will step in. There's a strike. Wind up and the pitch. And this is hit high in the air towards shallow center field and caught by the shortstop. But post-77 plates 3 runs, and they lead it 3-0 as we head to the top of the second on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT. Top of the second inning, 5, 6, and 7 due up for Natick. Sean Griglowitz steps to the plate, followed by Ben Stone and Robert Farr. Wind up and the pitch, fouled off. Radcliffe delivers. There's a strike.
Nice breaking pitch.
Certainly was.
His last outing, he came in for Tyler Dossis, and all he did was throw fastballs, one after the other.
And they're able to make the comeback against Newton to advance on, as this is hit in the air and caught by a ranging Mason Dushney for the first out. I'll bring up Ben Stone.
His entry into the game turned the whole thing around, I think.
It certainly did. It was a 6-1 game when he came in. There's a strike.
Well, I'm sure Natick bench didn't like that, but then Ashland put a 9 spot on Newton, I think, or an 8 spot.
And this is a slow roller picked up by Dushney. Throw to first. Got him just in time.
I don't know about that.
4-3 for out number 2. That'll bring up Robert Farr. Some good defensive work there by Dushney. There's a fastball, a little low, 1-0.
You gotta talk to the groundskeeper here, whoever it is. Leaves that grass nice and tall.
Swing and a miss.
You know what I mean, Tom? Could be Matt Lodi.
Oh, they do a great job here. Up the left side, glove by Donovan, throw to first, not a problem. 5-3, 4 out number 3. On to the bottom of the second we go with Ashland leading Natick 3-0 on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT. Bottom of the second inning, Luke Herter stepping in, followed by Nick Calabrese and Mason Dushney. Wind up and the pitch.
Whoa.
Look out. A little chin music.
Yeah, literally.
Must have felt the breeze from that one.
Herter had a great game behind the plate last night catching Kavanaugh.
Fouled off. Certainly did.
Stuck that glove in the outside corner. Dom did the rest of the work.
I believe he's a player that'll be around next year.
Him and Neal.
And he gets a great piece of this one over towards the center field fence, and it's caught. Aiden Holly going back to the warning track to make that catch. That'll bring up Nick Calabrese.
Now, I'm going to whisper this. What do you think the chances are he bunts?
50% at this point.
He's going to push it up the third base line? Oh, they got the third baseman playing in.
He's not going to bunt for that one. 1-0. Calabrese has been great at the bottom of the order for post 77. I'm pretty sure he's been there pretty much for 2 straight years. But it's worked out. And he takes ball 2.
2 non-buntable balls in a row. Ball stuck in the backstop.
2-0 pitch. Down low. There's a strike, 3-1.
Calabrese was going to be last night's starting pitcher against Lowell up until 10 minutes before game time. Dom Cavanaugh strolled into town.
And he draws the walk. Well, he might have been tonight if Ashland was going to be able to go to the States. But they won't have enough players, so this is the season finale as Mason Dushney steps in. Dushney hit a single to start off the first inning and scored as part of the 3 RBI double by Kevin Balowitz. One and oh the count. Checking at first, and they got him. Calabrese picked off.
Oh, my.
He had a huge lead and a good throw over by Duran.
Oh, my. He's going to get the silence treatment in the dugout.
That's fouled off.
Sam Fosberg twirled a beauty in that 18-2 schlacking of post 77. That's the only way you could describe it, as a schlacking.
I would have to agree.
That's worse than a beatdown.
And this is ripped up the left side. Into left field it goes. And it's a 2-out single. That'll bring up Sam Farrell.
Oh, he's wearing 51 tonight? Ah. It's the last time we'll see him in the 51 jersey. He's going to retire. I hope all the 10 kids that age out go on to play some other type of baseball. Find a men's league somewhere. Co-ed league. Softball league. Just keep playing baseball or some type of.
Checking at first. They nearly got the runner again. They'll have to be careful with these leads.
Some game with a ball and a bat. It's good for the brain.
I think Duran has read the scouting report on Ashland's base running. There's a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, maybe he's watched a few YouTube episodes of Ashland Legion baseball. It's the way to scout.
Runner taking off, and that hit Farrell, I believe, or did it? Might have just went behind him, but Dushney gets the steal. And a good opportunity to take off there as it got by the catcher. Up high. 3-1.
Wish we got press box privileges tonight, Tom, seeing as though it's the last game of the year.
And Farrell draws the walk. Matt Neal will step in, and Coach Lodi wants a chat with Duran.
And have a pitching change.
Well, despite this game doesn't have really any implications, both teams are going to play each other competitively here. And we will have a pitching change.
Grier,
Looks
if I'm
like
pronouncing that right.
Ryan Jouett is going to come in and pitch. And with that, we'll step aside. The score here in the bottom of the second is Post 77 leading Natick 3-0 on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT. Thomas O'Keefe taking over. He moves over from shortstop. Windup and the pitch. There's a strike.
Now, does he remind you of a right-handed Frechette from Lowell last night? Little lollipop fastballs.
A little bit. And this is ripped up the left side. Grabbed by the third baseman. Throws all the way across. They get the out at first. And that will retire the side. So Post 77 will hold on to their 3-0 lead as Natick able to escape any further damage. We will head to the top of the third on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT.
Which number 9 is at the plate? This is a guessing game.
This is going to be Ryan Jouett at the plate, the right fielder.
Sure?
I am sure.
Okay.
That's what it says on the lineup. That's what we'll go with.
Well, Coach Lodi said he could switch things around.
Yeah, some of the Natick junior players available for this game. Yeah, pitch down low. So you'll see maybe a couple of the same number jerseys out there on the Natick side. There's a strike. 1-1. Wind up and the pitch. Fouled away.
Way better than average fastball. He didn't seem to make a lot of noise in the TVL this year. At least I didn't hear about it.
Fouled off. 1-2.
We had an ejection last night for those who watched the game. For those who are watching the game in the winter, there was an ejection.
There's out number 1, the throw up, not a problem. That'll bring up Oscar Kang, the catcher. We did. There was a couple controversial rulings last night, but I think the umps overall did a very good job.
The home plate umpire did.
Swing and a miss.
Coach Obit thought that the base umpire was horrendous on the call at third base.
Yeah, there was a couple of iffy calls there.
He said he was so safe it was ridiculous.
The 1-1. And this is up the left side, foul. 1-2. Well, Natick will be hosting the state portion of the Chairman's Cup. Certainly wish them the best of luck. That's fouled away.
Mighty neighborly of you.
So if you're looking for some Great Legion baseball action this weekend, come down to Mahan Field.
How many teams will be in?
Swing and a miss. I believe there will be 8. It was supposed to be 9 with Ashland, but it's going to be 8.
Double elimination
Or actually,
or
I
single
believe it
elimination?
was supposed to be 10, but it's going to be 9.
All right, let me ask you that again. Double elimination or single elimination?
I believe it's single, as Thomas O'Keefe steps in.
So somebody would come from like Pittsfield all the way here and for one game, one and done?
I guess you'll just have to come down and check it out for yourself, Larry.
I
Here's
need to
ball
know
2.
these things.
2-0 pitch. Fouled off.
Many games as we've done down here, but never seen a windshield job. The street that runs right by here, it's like foul ball heaven.
There was one that came pretty close. And they're going to say O'Keefe got hit. That'll bring up Carter Duran, the starting pitcher who moved over to second base.
Now they're even. Farrell gets hit. 1-1. We got 7 Natick fans down the left field line. How many? Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 Ashland fans.
Wind up and the pitch. Down
Good-
low. All
good
right, Larry,
block.
take over for a second. I got to help the cameraman. He's struggling over there.
Oh, geez. It's the camera. Point and shoot. All right. Counts 1-1. 2 outs. Third inning. There's a fly ball on the right field. Calabrese camped underneath it. He makes the grab, and that ends the bottom of the third. The score from Mahan Field is Ashland Post 77-3. The home team, Natick, nothing. You are watching Ashland Legion Baseball live on WACA Ashland, HCAT Holliston, and HCAM in Hopkinton.
Bottom of the third inning, 4, 5, and 6 due up for Post 77. Shea Donovan steps in to face Thomas O'Keefe, second pitcher of the game for Natick. Breaking pitch in there for a ball.
I think that was a fastball. But how was home field or the home team decided today? Was it a coin flip or
I believe Natick just got it. Down low.
based on season? No. Season record? No.
And maybe since Natick won the zone for the state tournament, they got it. There's a strike. 2-1. Donovan flew out to left field in the first inning. His only plate appearance.
Gave it a pretty good ride, though.
3-1 the count. Ooh, off the head.
Dome shot.
Well, that's why they make helmets, right?
Yeah.
I'll bring up Connor Coward.
Donovan picking up signals from Coach Obed.
Cowan scored one of the 3 runs on the 3 RBI hit by Balowitz, checking at first, runner back safe.
Got to keep an eye on that back foot of the pitcher. Moves it just a little bit. Just dive back in.
There's a fastball in there for a strike.
Jewett went with the slide step there to get the ball up to home plate a little quicker.
Up high, runner taking off, throw to second. Not in time. A stolen base for Shea Donovan.
Ball was thrown on a little bit of an arc.
Second steal of the game for Post 77.
Nothing to lose. Let it all hang out.
And this is up the middle, right back to the pitcher. Throw to first, they get the out. 1-3 on the out. Donovan stays at second. Kevin Balowitz to the plate.
He crushed his last one. Let's see if he had a protein bar to add to his muscle. Pop one over the fence.
Fouled off.
He's ripping and gripping. I think Coach Obed sees something with the third baseman playing very far back. And a runner's got a clear view of third base.
Outside, 1-1.
He pulled that on Newton a couple of times Sunday.
Wind up and the pitch. And this is up the middle, bobbled by the shortstop, picks it up, throws the first, gets the out at first. Donovan advances to third. 6-3 for out number 2. That'll bring up Tyler Dossis.
Coach Obed is going to have his hands full trying to fill 9 spots or 10 spots next year.
There's a strike.
Do you know whether he's going to return as manager?
I believe he is. I think he enjoys it too much not to. This is hit high in the air towards left center, and the center fielder will make the catch. For out number 3, we will head to the top of the 4th. Ashland leading Natick 3-0 on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT. Top of the 4th inning, 3, 4, and 5 due up for Natick. Aiden Holly, Ben Fosberg, and Sean Griglowitz. And this is ripped into right field. That'll get down for a hit. Leadoff single for the center fielder.
There was a ball hit out towards Calabrese last night, and he put a charge on it. And the first baseman, I believe it was Neal, was looking towards home plate. I thought Calabrese was going to come up firing.
Fosberg steps in. Takes
but it was
low.
not to be.
Down low.
Let's see, who's going to be out of the pen should Radcliffe tire?
Swing and a miss. Some heat
Who do they
there.
got? Who do they got?
2-1.
Could be Nick Calabrese. Crafty left-hander coming out,
Could be Louis
out of
Dennison.
right field.
There's a strike. 2-2. And this is chopped in the air, left side, and no one can get there. Count remains 2-2.
Good effort.
Certainly was.
Radcliffe is about 8 to 9 seconds between pitches. That's pretty darn quick. That's in Sean Babineau.
And this is up the middle. Glove by the shortstop, flip to second for one, throw to first. Not in time to get the runner at first, but they do get one. So Fosberg reaches on the 6-4 fielder's choice. That'll bring up Sean Griglowitz.
Who?
Sean Griglowitz.
Oh, Sean Griglowitz. All right.
Wind up and the pitch. Slow roller, left side, glove by Donovan, throw to second for one, now to first. Got him! They double him up, 5-4-3 to wrap up the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Post 77 leading Natick 3-0 on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT. Bottom of the 4th inning, 8, 9, and 1 due up. Luke Herter, Nick Calabrese, Mason Dushney. To face Thomas O'Keefe. Line up and the pitch. There's a strike. Herter flew out in his only plate appearance, time called.
See, I like these kids who'll pitch out of the stretch. I know Radcliffe doesn't, but a lot less arm and leg twisting around.
The 1-1. There's a strike.
After all, every relief pitcher after the starter in the major leaguers comes in, pitches out of the stretch. Some of the starters now are pitching out of the stretch.
The 1-2. Outside.
Herder hit it hard the last time up.
And he puts this one up the right side. Glove by the first baseman. Steps on the bag for the out. One away. 3 unassisted ground out there. Nick Calabrese steps in.
I think O'Keefe is from the O'Keefe lip balm family.
There's a bunt for a strike.
That's a shock.
Yeah, you don't see him bunt too often.
Yeah.
Golfs that one foul.
He didn't yell 4 before he swung, did he?
0-2.
Should have went up there with a sand wedge if he wanted to hit that pitch.
And he puts this one up the middle. Glove by the second baseman. Throw to first. Not a problem. 4-3. 4 out number 2. That'll bring up Mason Dushney. There's Ryan Jewett at second base. It's Rob Farr at shortstop.
Do you remember when Sean Jewett played second base? He'll tell you all about it.
Absolutely. Sean Griglowitz is actually the right fielder, so they've moved quite a few players around on Natick. Wind up and the pitch. And this is hit in the air, right side, foul territory, and out of play.
Right near that bullpen.
And that looks like Aiden Hawley at first base. He was the starting center fielder.
You can just...
I think they
if people
moved
at home
everybody
really
around.
care. I don't know.
Just trying to keep everyone informed, Larry.
Well, people watching live might care, but
Down low.
people watching during a blizzard, they don't really care. They're just
Oh no, that's
their feet up on the cocktail table, watching some hot stove action.
wind up and the pitch. And this is up the left side, glove by the third baseman, throw to first. And they get him. 4 out number 3. We will move along to the top of the 5th. Ashland leading Natick 3-0 on HCAM WACA TV and HCAT.
Stone, followed by Robert Farr and Ryan Jewett. Here's a ground ball over to first base. Neal picks it up, touches first. 1 down, 1 pitch, 1 out. I'm really exercising my vocal cords, aren't I?
Certainly are.
All right. Robert Farr, the left fielder. Called strike. Outfield playing in fairly shallow for Farr. Ground ball to third base. Donovan picks it up off 1 leg. It throws to first. 2 pitches. He gets the second out of the inning.
And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here.
We'll just call him 10. Because they have 2 9s. They probably have 2 10s. It is a Heater for a ball. Another one. Just misses. Ground ball over to short. Picked up by Dossis. And that retires the side.
Nice play there by Dossis.
So, middle of the 5th inning. Score is Ashland 3, Natick nothing. You are watching Ashland Legion Baseball on WACA. Ashland, HCAT Holliston, and HCAM in Hopkinton. Now on the mound for Natick. He's going to face Sudden Sammy Farrell, the Speed Demon, Speed Merchant, the Blur, whatever you want to call him. You didn't get gypped with that rip. Although the left fielder is kind of shallow. Would you agree, Tom?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Natick has good speed out there in their outfield.
Hawley's pitching style is similar to that to his teammate Fosberg, who tied the sevens up in knots the last time they met. He was almost untouchable.
Yeah, I think Natick going with a committee tonight. Keep all their guys rested for the States.
You think that's their plan?
Absolutely. Post 77 seems to have some warm-up action as well.
Ball in the dirt. It looks like Louis Dennison. Big Lou Dennison. He pitched the other night. Up high. 22. That's right, 2-2. Foul ball.
Coach Obid was trying to snag that one.
He's trying to flash some flesh over there and grab that ball as it went by. Sammy turned on it. Just missing. Count remains 2-2.
Good battle here between Holly and Farrell.
See, center fielder and right field. Look at how deep the right fielder's playing. He might as well be in that person's backyard. You know what I mean, Connor? They're having a barbecue over there. You smell something. And Stan Farrell will take a walk.
Well, that's the second time Farrell has walked this game. He's also been hit by a pitch.
So he doesn't have an at-bat, right?
He does not.
Unfortunate. Matt Neal scalded a ball last time up, and Sam Farrell probably try and take off. Lays off that pitch. Although with the lefty, you might have to go on first move. And ball might have hit the catcher. The umpire going out for a little courtesy time. Well, no, the Ashland fans have outdrawn the Natick fans. They travel well. Throw over, just sort of a lazy throw. Certainly not his best pickoff move. What was Neil, 4 for 4 on Sunday and 3 for 4 last night? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh, mosquitoes.
Do got to bring the bug spray down here, that's for sure.
You're responsible for bug spray, according to the announcer's manual. Well, you'll be working all winter on that announcer's manual. Up high. 3-2. Count full. Aiden sort of sniffed that out, see whether Farrell was leaning at all. It's a little bit better of a pick over.
That's 2 straight walks.
That one wasn't even close. That was nice of Jay Donovan to give the umpires some new eggs, some fresh eggs to play with. That's the third batter hit.
I don't think the pitcher realized he hit him.
I think he hit him in the belly. Maybe he was waiting for a bone sound.
Well, load up the bases, and looks like Coach Lodi going to take the baseball. We'll have a pitching change. So we'll step aside here in the bottom of the 5th. Ashland leading Natick 3-0 on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT.
Ben Stone, the famous pitcher out of Bedrock, and now for Natick.
He did say he enjoyed your Flintstones reference, by the way.
Well, it's Fred and Wilma and Pebbles. And Ben, little known family member. Connor Cowan, runner on third, runner on first, runner on second. Stone has no place to put him. Did it pop up near home plate? Stone comes in, and
It's Holly who called him off.
the left-handed third baseman calls him off. He doesn't do that often, I imagine, during the course of a year. Play the hot corner. Kevin Balowitz with the bases polluted.
Balowitz has come out swinging today.
Yeah, not taking any pitches. See it, hit it. That's basically his mindset. Last game of his career, his storied career. Foul out of play towards the street. He's quickly down 0-2. Tyler Doss is on deck. He's going to get called out, no? He did. He's going to have to take the long walk to the dugout.
That was a nice breaking pitch by Stone.
A nice empty seat for him over there at the dugout. Stone snuck one right by Balowitz. And there's a fly ball. May get lost in the lights there. But it is caught by the second baseman. And that ends the 5th inning. You are watching Ashland Legion Baseball live. When we return, it will be the top of the 6th inning.
Top of the 6th inning, new pitcher for post 77, Louis Dennison into the game. Stepping up to the plate for Natick is the 9-1 and 2 spots. Oscar Kang stepping in.
He had a big game in the debacle, did he not?
There's a strike. Actually, this is Will Haskell at the plate, pinch hitting.
That's right. Eddie's brother.
Dennison delivers. Down low. 1-1.
Louis puts absolutely no stress on that arm with that submarine pitch of his. He could throw all day.
Down low.
But he's got to throw strikes. That's the object of the game. Get the ball over the 17-inch plate.
Glad you told me that.
Yep, 17 wide, 17 deep.
There's a strike, 2-2.
That's a gift. Nick Calabrese playing way out there and right.
Ooh,
did he go?
That was close.
No.
Yeah, it looked like he maybe just held back.
Yeah, sort of a Xander Bogaerts check swing.
Swing and a miss. One away.
Oh, he gassed him, Louis Dennison did.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter here as well.
They're unloading the bench, Natick is.
Yep, they're going to get everybody in there.
Want to make sure he's on the all-century team in the post 100. Ball outside.
Lost my Natick lineup.
You lost what, your pencil?
I do have the roster, so I'll use that. Sam Fosberg at the plate, I believe, unless there's another number 5 in there from the junior team.
Is Sam Fosberg from the juniors team, or is it
No.
brother Ben?
Nope, Sam was on the senior team.
Was he a pitcher, the lefty pitcher?
He did pitch, I believe.
Well, the last time we were here, there was a lefty pitcher named Fosberg, so.
No, that was Ben Fosberg.
Oh, okay, all right. Now I'm straight.
Dennison delivers, and this is up the middle, back to Dennison. Throw to first, no problem.
Must be a mental thing. Didn't throw the ball overhand, had a sidearm it over.
1-3, 4 out, number 2.
Dennison wants a new egg, I think. No?
Carter Duran stepping to the plate.
Louis Dennison is unflappable.
He could certainly get to you.
His teammates would concur.
And this is hit in the air, left side, foul.
Sorry, I blocked you out there, but
count on Duran.
Natick is down to their last 4 outs, Tom, for your information.
Wind up and the pitch. There's a strike. 0-2.
Every team's got to have a pitcher that you strike out against them, you go back to the dugout shaking your head saying, how'd that kid get me out? And that would be Louis Dennison for post 77.
And this is hit in the air, left side, and caught by Balowitz for the 3rd out. We will head to the bottom of the 6th. It remains a 3-0 Ashland post 77 lead on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT. Bottom of the 6th inning, Luke Herter stepping to the plate. A beautiful sunset off in the distance here at Mahan Field. Ben Stone out there to work this bottom of the 6th. Wind up and the pitch. Hit in the air, foul out of play.
Connor Donovan, our cameraman, catching all the ambiance from Mahan Field.
That's why they call him the best in the business.
Who calls him the best in the business?
There's a strike. 0-2.
I'd like to know who that infamous quote, they, unquote, is.
Oh, there's a number of people. I'll make you a list and give it to you later. Here's the 0-2. Up high. Herter 0 for 2 today.
We get the lefty
Had a
lefty playing third base.
He had a pair of singles in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss, one away. That'll bring up Nick Calabrese.
Snuck the fastball by him. A little bit of trickery on Stone's part. Lull him to sleep with some softballs and then get ahead in the count.
And he gets a piece of this one in the air over to left field and caught. 2 away.
I need my reading glasses, Tom. I'm losing every baseball that's going up in the air. Every single one.
I guess you do.
Maybe reading glasses.
Mason Dushney stepping in.
Could be his last plate appearance as a post-77 player.
Down low.
He's going to get his gold watch at the end of the game.
He's had a good day, going 2 for 3 at the plate, scoring a run and stealing a base. And a little tip, I think.
You think?
I think we got a little piece of it.
You going to get any man on the street interviews from the dugout after the game?
We'll see what happens. There's
See
a
how
strike.
it goes.
1-2. And he gets a piece of this one in the air towards center field, and it is caught for the 3rd out. And we will move along to the top of the 7th with Ashland Legion leading Natick 3-0 on HCAM, WACA TV, and HCAT. Top of the 7th inning, Natick down to their final 3 outs as Aiden Holly steps in. 3, 4, and 5 due up. Louis Dennison out there for his 2nd inning of work.
He'll be bringing back his uniform next year. Speaking of uniforms.
And this is hit in the air to center field and caught.
You know, a lot of the clubs in this zone have been getting some new uniforms. Very nice looking uniforms, and these are getting a little bit, well, let me be charitable, a little tired. So if there's any parent, alumni, benefactor, banker who wants to donate some money to get these kids some new stuff.
I think they're great uniforms.
No, I
don't
don't.
know what
I
you're
don't agree.
talking about.
They might be the worst in the whole zone. Need some new. Yeah, they need a fashion designer. Get some stripes.
There you go, Larry. You could do that in the off season. Design a new uniform.
Get my fashion pencil out on my
On your
architect
board.
Yeah. But they could use some new unis.
Swing and a miss. So and 2.
Lowell had some beautiful unis last night. Didn't help their cause, but they look good.
Fouled away. Look out. Into the road it goes. Ashland was relieved that it did not go into their dugout.
Newton had some really nice unis. Sort of like a tiger pattern. Newton Tigers, that's their mascot for their $197.5 million high school. Oops.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Good battle here between Fosburg and Dennison.
You going to go down to Narragansett this weekend, do you think? Just for the heck of it?
Probably not this weekend.
All right.
Foul tip. Count remains 0-2.
Provincetown, they got some good virus down there, I hear. Actually, it's cleared up to about 45 cases. They got rid of it. Somehow.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Natick down to their final out. That'll bring up Sean Griglowitz.
Oi, Louis, Dennison really aired it out on that pitch.
Certainly did. Post 77 trying to end their 2021 campaign on a high note.
With a shutout.
There's a strike.
Well, all in all, post 77, aside from that playoff loss to Natick here, they had a great season. They were unbeatable. They had an incredible run right out of the gate.
They certainly did. They scored a whole lot of runs throughout the season. The 0-1. Inside.
They start the season 10-0, or is it 9-1?
This was 9-1. Two and one the count. All the runs in this game scored in the first inning, courtesy of a 3 RBI double from Kevin Balowitz, which scored Dushney, Farrell, and Cowan.
And that's the difference in the game right now.
Fouled away. 2-2 the count.
You know, as a little leaguer, I always hated to be the last guy that could potentially make the last out. Tears started to well up on my eyes. I couldn't see the ball.
I'm sure your team didn't like it much either.
Whoosh! They called me Whoosh.
Fouled away. Griglowitz stays alive. Ben Stone to upshell Griglowitz reach.
Yeah. Down to the last out, Natick is.
There's strike 3, and that will do it.
Have a seat.
Dennison gets 2 strikeouts in the inning, and Ashland Post 77 comes away with the 3-0 victory in what will be their final game of the 2021 season. Unfortunately, they will not have enough players available to compete in the state portion of the tournament, so they will end it right here with a record of 14 wins and 4 losses. Congratulations on a terrific season to Coach Obid and the Post 77 squad. And also congratulations to Coach Lodi and Natick. And if Natick is competing in the States, which I believe they are, we certainly wish them the best of luck. But it has been fun bringing you Ashland Legion baseball all season long. A big thank you to everyone at HCAM and WACA TV who allows this to happen and allows us to broadcast these very fun games for Ashland Legion Post 77. But that is going to do it for the 2021 season. Ashland gets the win over Natick 3-0. For my broadcast partner Larry Sacklad and Connor Donovan on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Ashland Legion Baseball all season long. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you again next year and, of course, in the fall for Hiller Sports on HCAM. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be well, be safe, and we'll talk to you again next season.